Why do sociological factors influence voter turnout by demographic? Imagine a neighborhood where everyone votes and another where few do. What makes some groups more likely to cast their ballots than others? It all comes down to social factors that shape our choices and opportunities. First, consider socioeconomic status. People with higher income and education tend to vote more often. Why? Because they usually have better access to information about elections and feel more confident in their ability to influence politics. They also have more resources, like time and transportation, making voting easier. Those in white-collar jobs often participate more because their work environments encourage political engagement. Age is another big factor. Older folks vote at higher rates than younger people. Over time, they develop stronger ties to their communities and institutions. They also have more stable life circumstances, which makes voting a regular part of their routines. Younger people might not see voting as relevant or may lack the experience and social networks that motivate participation. Race and ethnicity also play a role. Historically, minority groups like African Americans and Hispanics have faced barriers such as voter suppression and discrimination. These obstacles can discourage voting. But when communities are mobilized and elections seem relevant, turnout can increase within these groups. The history of social inequality influences how different groups engage with the political process. Social networks and community ties matter too. If someone lives in a neighborhood where voting is common, they're more likely to vote. Sharing information and social pressure within these networks encourages participation. People with diverse and active social circles tend to be more engaged because they get more political cues and encouragement. Family and marital status influence voting as well. Married individuals often vote more than singles. Having family members who vote can create a social habit, making voting a shared activity. Strong family ties and household stability can boost participation. Institutional factors also intersect with these social elements. Laws about voter registration, the accessibility of polling stations, and how competitive elections are can either help or hinder turnout. These rules often impact certain groups more, reinforcing existing social inequalities. From a political sociology perspective, these patterns show how power and governance are connected to social structures. Voting isn't just an individual act. It reflects broader social inequalities and access to political influence. Recognizing these sociological factors helps us understand why some groups vote more than others and highlights the need to remove barriers to make voting fairer for everyone. Efforts to increase voter turnout often focus on these factors. For example, making registration easier, providing better education about voting, and engaging communities that historically vote less can make a big difference. By understanding how social environments shape voting behavior, we can work toward a more inclusive and representative democracy.